Greetings, Bears News, Fan Report Faithful. Brace yourselves for an electrifying journey into the heart of yet another off-season twist that has the entire Chicago faithful buzzing with anticipation. Before we dive into the thick of it, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to Bears News Fan Report to stay locked in on every twist and turn in our beloved team's saga. Imagine a scenario that feels plucked straight from the most thrilling chapters of a hero's quest. There's talk around the league of a blockbuster acquisition, an emotional, gritty figure whose very name conjures images of bruising runs through defensive lines and jaw-dropping highlight reels. His arrival in the Windy City seemed all but certain, a narrative written in bold strokes. Veteran leadership meets burgeoning offense, the perfect alchemy for elevating the Chicago revival. But what if that vision never materializes? What if, despite the front office's frenetic efforts, that pivotal piece of the puzzle slips through our fingers? Could it be that the Bears brass, pumped with confidence after last season's flashes of brilliance, hesitated at the final hurdle? Sources close to the organization hint at late-night deliberations in conference rooms where every number was dissected and every cap implication agonized over. Is it possible that concerns over contract guarantees, age curves, or system fit sowed seeds of doubt so profound that the deal evaporated into thin autumn air? Fans are whispering that an unexpected roadblock emerged. Perhaps the suitor's demands escalated beyond the comfort zone of GM Ryan Poles and his roster architects. Back when rumors first ignited, you could feel the electricity. This veteran, a true workhorse in blitz-heavy schemes, seemed destined to anchor our backfield and pave paths for both our ground game and young signal caller. Yet, whispers of a stall surfaced. Was it a question of mileage, yards upon yards of upfield punishment that suggested his legs might not endure another grind? Or did the front office balk at handing over a contract that, on paper, would make him one of the league's highest-paid rushers? Some insiders believe there was an irreconcilable difference in vision. The players' camp pushing for long-term security, while Chicago's decision-makers prioritized flexibility for complementary reinforcements. Consider the broader canvas. The Bears, riding high on a season of spirited wins and resilient displays, eyed the veterans' leadership as a cornerstone for a locker room hungry for a championship pedigree. The parallel to mythic tales is irresistible, an aging champion arriving to mentor the next generation, imparting battle-hardened wisdom to rookies aching to leave their mark. Could his presence have transformed our huddle into a crucible of unbreakable unity? Yet, here we are, left to ponder an absence so palpable that its ghost haunts every mock draft and free agency rumor mill. Meanwhile, the contenders for his signature have been circling like hawks. Teams with cap space to spare and playoff ambitions, matching their parade routes, have dangled tantalizing offers. Did the Chicago bid fall short against flashier, more lucrative proposals? Fans are speculating. Perhaps a late-game swoop by a rival elevated the stakes beyond Poles' comfort, forcing our GM to decide between a guaranteed tonal shift and the risk of overextension. Others suggest behind-the-scenes chatter of a silent partner in negotiations, a veteran play-caller or team legend whispering caution, urging prudence over audacity. Yet, despite the disappointment, there's a narrative twist brewing. Could this very setback spark an ingenious pivot? Might the Bears redirect resources toward a dynamic younger talent, invest in a zippy third-down back, or unearth a sleeper UDFA destined to shatter expectations? Is it conceivable that by missing out on one marquee acquisition, Chicago's architects have cleared a path for a strategic masterstroke that leaves rival GMs scratching their heads? That, after all, is the beauty of this unfolding epic. Every closed door can hide a secret passage to glory. As the days shorten and training camp looms, the tension mounts. We stand at a crossroads where legend and reality intertwine, where the fate of our ground attack hangs in the balance. Will Chicago regroup, rally behind the core already in place and prove that the true hero can rise from within? Or will the echoes of this near-miss linger, a what if, carved into the annals of Bears folklore? Stay with us, because when the story continues, we'll unravel how this dramatic cliffhanger could reshape roster priorities, redefine offensive schemes, and set the stage for the most captivating season in Chicago Bears history yet. If you're as fired up as I am, smash that like button and subscribe to Bears News Fan Report right now, because you won't want to miss a single beat of this unfolding saga. Picking up from our cliffhanger, let's explore what the absence of that marquee back means for Chicago's offensive blueprint. With the veterans deal slipping through our grasp, the front office finds itself at a pivotal crossroads. Circle back to secure high-end talent, or pivot toward a value-driven approach that leans on youth and versatility. Imagine the scenario. Instead of committing massive cap space to a single veteran, could Ryan Poles unleash a flurry of mid-level signings, perhaps a speedy third-down specialist, a gritty power back on a one-year prove-it deal, or even a late-round rookie who arrives unheralded but eager to shine? Consider the tonal shift in the huddle if Chicago leans into its young core. Khalil Herbert, after flashes of brilliance last season, might see his snap count surge, inspiring him to carve out a breakout campaign. Donta Foreman could become the short-yardage hero we've craved, bulldozing through goal-line stands. And let's not forget the potential hidden gem lurking in the undrafted pool. Every year, one back emerges to electrify the league, defying odds and shaking up depth charts. What if this very twist of fate propels such a sleeper into the spotlight, proving that sometimes the best stories begin with what feels like a disappointment? On the flip side, the ripple effects extend to play-calling strategy. Without a proven downhill thunderbolt, offensive coordinator Luke Getsy might unveil more creative RPO looks, keep pass schemes, and misdirection plays designed to exploit mismatches rather than brute force one-on-one collisions. Could this tactical pivot unlock a dual-threat dimension for Caleb Williams, forcing defenses to hesitate and opening lanes for both ground and aerial assaults? Fans are already speculating that Chicago might morph into a hybrid offense, equal parts gadgetry and power, designed to maximize every ounce of talent on the roster. But let's return to that veteran we almost had. What does his decision say about our team's future trajectory? His camp reportedly sought a 3-year guarantee, reflecting a desire for stability late in his career. By standing firm on a 2-year deal, Chicago prioritized flexibility, a move that underscores a broader organizational philosophy. Build a sustainable contender rather than chase singular stars. Could this disciplined stance earn the Bears a reputation as a prudent destination for free agents who value clear communication and defined roles? Might savvy veterans view Chicago as a place where their leadership is cherished without the risk of long-term volatility? There's also the psychological dimension. In sports psychology, overcoming near misses can galvanize a team's collective resolve. Remember how the 1985 Bears bounced back from playoff heartbreak to dominate the following season. This modern-day roster could harness the what might have been narrative as fuel, forging a tighter bond and a relentless work ethic in training camp. Could the sting of this off-season miss become the spark that ignites an underdog mentality? Chicago's very own revenge tour against a league that doubted them? Looking at the bigger picture, league-wide reactions have been telling. Rival GMs reportedly took note of Chicago's measured approach, recalibrating their own free agency strategies. Analysts on national broadcasts are debating whether this exemplifies the new paradigm: smart money spread across multiple impact players rather than a single mega deal. Could the Bears be setting a trend that reshapes the entire free agent landscape? As we count down to the season opener, every practice report, every roster move, and every scheme tweak carries heightened significance. Will Chicago's alternative plan outperform the original vision? Could this twist transform into one of the great strategic masterclasses in NFL history? Now, I want to hear from you. What do you believe will be the Bears' breakout move in response to this shakeup? Are we looking at a surprising free agent coup, a draft day steal, or an internal star rising to the occasion? Drop your thoughts. In the comments below, I'm itching to see which storyline you think will define the 25 Bears. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Bears News Fan Report, and ring that notification bell so you're always first to know when we drop our next exclusive breakdown. Until next time, stay fierce, stay loyal, and go Bears.